Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Stephen. Good morning, everyone, for joining us to the presentation of our the Bradshaw, the newest gold mine in Timmins campus. As it was mentioned earlier, our properties is located some 32 kilometers northeast of city of Timmins. That puts us around 12 kilometers east of the Kid Creek access road, and then we're just south of the Canada Nickel project. Gowest deposit. Timmins project is comprised of one patent mineral claim, 10 lease mineral claims, and 575 unpatented claims. Then the property, the project kind of extends through the 6 townships. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the slides going. Down. Okay, so as far as the forward-looking statements, I encourage you to take your time and just go and read it on your page through the website. As far as the project updates, our Bradshaw mine, which is the flagship of the North Timmins Gold Project, as we all know, started out last April, and it was able to manage and to bring a experienced new management team, bringing quite a bit of experience on all aspects of mining operations, including engineering, geology, administration, health and safety, and environmental, as well as in community relations. Since last April, our Gowest management team was able to achieve quite a bit of restructuring of the company. Then put forward the plan for advancing a new gold mine in Timmins. So project, as we all know, is part of the Pipe Stone Fault, which is a gold trend. With the current exploration, ongoing exploration work on the Bradshaw Gold Deposit, and also in the other 2 gold zones such as Sheridan Gold and Rosaine Gold zones. The 2 other gold zones are situated about 1 to 2 kilometers east of Bradshaw Deposit, and also Rosaine is situated some 1.5 kilometers northeast of the Bradshaw Deposit. At the Bradshaw mine, Gowest is currently drilling with the Phase 2 exploration program, which would complete around 25,000 meters diamond drilling program, with aiming to utilize all the resource and all the gold intercept into the current resource estimation work that the company is preparing for now. So, having said that, the complete mine restart plan would come up. We're aiming to go to a little over 1 million tons of ore with an average of 5.68 gram per ton, which would get us to close to 189,000 ounces of gold. And that will be for the three-year mine plan. But also the company is exercising the mine plan for the 7-year mine plan and also the blue sky production plan as we speak. Also, the company has achieved quite a bit of a milestone work, such as successfully completion of the infrastructure upgrade, and then the conversion of the diesel into the natural gas, which are quite a bit of a saving cost when it comes down to expenditures of the mines. The mines are set to sustain about 400 tons per day and ramp it up to 1,000 tons per day. So with the exploration program, the company started the exploration program back in last summer in 2023 with initial 5,000 meters of drilling. The program was a success with the close to 95% success rate on the gold intercepts. Since the Bradshaw is the newest mine, and it is in our kind of prolific mining gold camp, comparing to the other mines that we have in the area, our mine just went down to 100-meter level on the east side and 90-meter level on the west side. So that shows quite a bit of a potential that Bradshaw has lots of long-term potential to show. So with the exploration side of it and the geology side of it at the Bradshaw mine, just a few words on the type of the mineralization and gold mineralization styles that we're seeing at the Bradshaw and the other deposits. The gold deposits are structurally controlled, and they're widely distributed within the, they are part of the pipestone fold, and they're mostly I'm sorry, I'm just trying to see the letters. So Gowest started the exploration drilling program last summer and then completed its 5,000 meters last December. The focus of the drilling was the resource expansion at its flagship Bradshaw Gold Deposit, expanding the mineable resources to further test gold zones and east and the west extension of the Bradshaw. Gold mineralization at the Bradshaw occurs as interleaved southwest trending sequence of mafic volcanic rocks and ultravolcanic rocks of the Kit Monroe assemblage with an intermixed ultramafic and porcupine sediments package north of the mafic volcanic units. Mineralization at Bradshaw is hosted in a massive iron-rich tholeiitic mafic volcanics near the northern contact with the ultramafic and porcupine sediments package continue further to the south, which becomes more magnesium-rich tholeiites mafic volcanics units near to the south, bounding east by southeast trend talc chlorite ultramafic rocks, which are very common on our Abitibi Greenstone rocks that we see around Timmins camps. The mafic volcanics units appear to be very weakly strained near to the north and moderately strained near to the south. As far as the intercepts that we had from exploration that we did back in 2023, the first phase of 5,000 meters, we had some very significant intercepts, such as 10.6 gram per ton over 2.6 meters, 9.7 gram per ton over 3 meters, 8.08 gram per ton over 1.8 meters, 5.27 gram per ton over 2.6 meters. So all these intercepts were somewhere between central of the Bradshaw deposit, working out towards the west side of the Bradshaw deposit. Most of the intercepts are chasing down plunge of the ore. The majority of the targets were the hanging wall zones that were right in the contact with the southern part of the ultramafics. Also, drilling during the 2023 started on Sheridan Gold Zone and also in the Russain Gold Zone with significant intercepts that the exploration plan had to follow up with the extension, both especially on the west side of the Sheridan and the northeast of the Russain Gold Zone. Exploration drilling on 2023 finished the first surface exploration phase around December, as I mentioned earlier, with a 95% success rate. And the drill results, they show an increase in mineral resource. Estimate that Bradshaw actually is currently ongoing. Also, the company is currently continuing with phase 2 of exploration drilling, the $10 million budgeted drill program, aiming to increase the resource by 1.25 million ounces by the end of this year. As we see on this slide, only 1/4 of the known potential gold deposits are being drilled, and there's tremendous exploration potentials between Bradshaw and Sheridan Gold Zones, which is almost untested at this point. And then with our deepest hole, which is about 1,085 meters down from the Bradshaw, down at from the surface, which shows quite a bit of exploration potential down at depth also at the same time. So all these two major topics, two major target areas, are the basis of our second phase of exploration program, which is ongoing at the moment for Gowest. As far as the geology for Bradshaw, which is the main focus on exploration, gold mineralization occurs in an interlaced, steeply deepening and west-southwest trending sequence of mafic volcanic rocks and ultramafic rocks of the Kidd Monroe assemblage. A potential tectonically interleaved sequence of ultramafic rocks and turbidite sediments occurs to the north of mafic volcanic host unit to the deposit. The sediments may have affinity to the porcupine assemblage or represent interflow units with the Kidd Monroe assemblage. They have common pyrite nullets, which are very common on porcupine sediments. The hosting mafic unit to the mineralization is about 100 to 140 meters thick. The localization of the vein in this unit likely reflects its more competent nature than the surrounding weaker ultramafics and sedimentary rocks, and is typically of the thickness of the ore hosting mafic units at the other deposit in the area, such as O'Nordelnite deposit in Timmins and Bell Creek, which is also bounded by, ultramafic rocks. Mineralization at Bradshaw occurs in association with gray to white coarse carbonate tourmaline veins, albite and sericite sulfide veins. These forms network of steeply southerly dipping east-northwest and west-northwest trending veins, sets that cross hosting mafic units, in which parallel veins are several tens of meters apart. The east-northeast and west-northwest trending veins form rhombic patterns in a plan view in the shape of an asomosing configuration. The east-northwestern forms a rhombic plan view, and the higher grade ore shots are likely controlled by a combination of vein-vein intersections with veins within the context of ultramafic, contact of the mafic units, and by internal slip direction of lineation, which is within the vein system. Veins are of a shear vein character and are banded with different generations of quartz, slip surfaces, stellolites. The veins vary from few centimeters to a meter thickness, but the best mineralized veins are generally 0.6 to 0.7 meters thick. It is generally narrow veins which are more consistently, and then they do represent more eccentric breccia veins between and the branching of the east-northwest veins, which are the highest gold grades, contain the more higher grade compared to the other ones. Early vein generation comprised gray quartz with tourmaline, and the bands of the vein breccia containing carbonate, albite, arsenopyrite, tourmaline, altered wall rock fragments, set in a white to gray quartz matrix. Tourmaline occurs as patches and silicitic bands, particularly along slip surfaces. Later vein generation comprised white, and they do represent the breccia styles, quartz fault-filled veins, and then occur to the full width locally to the vein with remnants of the earlier quartz vein generations present. Highest grade veins in the bulk sampling area or in the mining area that was previously interpreted are often associated with old rock breccia textures in which auriferous acicular arsenopyrite is present as disseminated on wall rock fragments. Currently, the Bradshaw contains a national instrument NI 43101 with 2.1 million tons, grading at 6.19 gram per ton, containing 422,000 ounces of indicated and an inferred resource of 3.6 million tons at 6.447 gram per ton at about 755,000 ounces. A resource estimation update report is in progress by a third-party consultant based of Sudbury, and that would include all the drilling up to December 2023, which is the phase one of the 5,000 meter exploration drilling. As we mentioned earlier, our deepest intersects are a little close to 1,000 meters from the surface, and they do show the same type of mineralization that we see up above at the mine site, up above at the mining areas. Normally, we would see a 2 meter thickness of the ore, ranging from 9 to 20 to 21, 22 gram per ton as an average with the ore width. Also, at the Bradshaw, we have the Bradshaw deposit comprises of narrow vein-like structures, and then we're able to identify 3 major ore shoots, as it's shown over here as an in-house resource work, with the 2 major ore veins, which are east-southeast, and then west-southwest, both of them steeply deep into the south. Exploration team created about 53 vein wireframes in Leapfrog to constrain all the estimate mineralization orientations, using 713 diameter holes, shy of 150,000 meters of drilled. The other gold zone that Gowest was concentrating during the exploration program was the Sheridan exploration drilling, which is about 1 kilometers east of Bradshaw mine. The company was able to plan out close to 2,500 meters of drilling, and then that returned quite a bit of an intercept and significant intersection, and we're having assay as we speak at the moment. But some of the intersects are to 9 gram over 0.65 meters and 8.3 over 0.55 meters. Sheridan Gold is, as we said, is located 1 kilometer east of the Bradshaw, and it's part of the Pipestone Fold zone. This zone is currently under drilling as we speak, and we're able to identify a step-out ore strike at 350 meters on Sheridan. So the future of this gold zone will be drilling more into Sheridan and Bradshaw and trying to connect the two of them together. The other gold zone, the other target for the exploration is the Roussane gold zone. This is situated some close to almost 2 kilometers northeast of the Bradshaw. And again, this is hosted in the Pipestone Fold, Gold Trent. Roussane Gold Zone is drilled prior to, throughout the years, prior to us going in there and drill. And we managed to drill some 1,600 meters of drilling on Roussane this winter. Again, this zone returned quite a bit of significant results. At the moment, it's still under interpretation and trying to set up the next plan for this phase 2 exploration drilling. Roussane gold zone returned some significant old gold assays, which open up on the southeast of the extension of the gold zones. As far as the 2024 exploration program, which is going, we are backed up our investors with $10 million as a budget, and we're planning to pull together a close to 34,000 meters surface, which would include infield diamond drilling at Bradshaw Deposit, and also a few exploration targets throughout Sheridan and Roussane gold zones. Gowest has employed Orbit Garant drilling to implement the exploration drilling, and also, other than the surface drilling, Gowest is drilling with the 3 underground rig machines from the Bradshaw mine, concentrated into east side of the mine, central side of the mine, and then we'll start, hopefully this month, we'll start drilling on the west side of the mine. As far as the mine goes, Gowest is, it actually produced a 3 version of the mining plan. The short-term mining plan is an 18-month, and then the 7-year month plan and 30-year blue sky mine plan. Mostly at the restart, at the Bradshaw, the company is trying to implement the 18-month plan long hole stoping, which initially was started in the east zone, followed by the long hole stoping in the central zone of the mine. Long hole stoping is planned to be a longitudinal retreat, stop mining, and with addition, once we move to the west side of the mine, with addition of a second long hole drill machine for that part of the mine is also planned. It is estimated close to 83,000 tons of drilling and blasting in a long hole, which about would put us to close to 30,000 ounces of gold to be extracted from the ore stopes. Also, Gowest, with the initial 18-month plan, consists in 20 meter per day ore development and long hole mucking in the east side, and the central mine, which would bring approximately a little over 200,000 tons at a cutoff over 3 grams per ton of gold, and will bring us close to 41,000 ounces of gold, with a gold average at 6.3 grams per ton, ready to go to the mill. Also, there are planned over 4,000 meters of sill development for the 18-month plan, which would show strong potential for stoping of the current mining levels and mining areas that we have. And in addition, Gowest is drilling from the underground location, as we mentioned earlier, to speed up the ore delineation and definition and expand more resources. So far, the 18 months plan plus the 7-year would appear quite promising at our mining plan, which would bring us to quite a bit of infill drilling throughout the east zone, central, and the west zone. Currently, as we mentioned, Orbit is employing 3 drill machines, implementing around 24,000 meters of drilling, with infill drilling defining new mineable areas on the east and the west zone. Too fast. Again, as far as the capital and share structure, I encourage you to go and read your own piece from the website as far as the key shareholders and training summaries. As far also, in the same time, Gowest is helping out our Northern Sun mining contractor to complete its tailing dam construction update, and so far the work is in progress, and it's currently estimated to be done around late September to beginning of October. Northern Sun Earthstone Mills is located some 25 kilometers southeast of Timmins, and it's transitioned in 2014 to operate in a toll mill basis. The mill is engineered for optimal efficiency, equipped with 2 primary ball mills, grinding circuits, and 1 regrind ball mill to feed commutation, enabling treatment of diverse ore types. So at the mill, for the moment, we were planning to accommodate close to 600,000 tons as capacity with the starter dam and then the new tailing storage facility. And that will be our last slides for this presentation.